picture it. It's a cool day in Lisbon. The cobbled streets of the Shadow District hum with life. The air tinged with the scent of fresh coffee from nearby cafes. Among the bustle stands a modest storefront, its unassuming facade concealing a treasure trove of history inside. This is Bertrand Bookstore, and it holds a secret. It is the oldest operating bookstore in the entire world. Founded in 1732, Bertrand has been a silent witness to the passing of centuries. To walk through its doors is to step into a portal connecting past and present, where the weight of history rests upon the shelves. At its inception, Portugal was a rising power, yet Lisbon was still recovering from the devastating wars of succession. The bookstore was born at a time when books were considered a luxury, accessible only to the elite. And Bertrand's mission was simple: to share the written word, and in doing so, shape the future of Lisbon's intellectual and cultural life. But Bertrand's journey has been anything but smooth. On November 1st, 1755, Lisbon experienced one of the most catastrophic events in history. An extremely powerful earthquake, followed by a tsunami and massive fires. It actually destroyed the majority of the city. The earthquake leveled buildings, toppled churches. It buried libraries under rubble. Miraculously, Bertrand survived, though not unscathed. It did have to relocate, but its founders were determined to continue serving the people of Lisbon. As the city rebuilt itself, so did Bertrand. It became a symbol of Lisbon's resilience, a place where scholars, writers, and poets gathered, all to exchange ideas. Over time, the bookstore expanded, and its walls began to echo the voices of Portugal's greatest literary minds. Some of the country's most renowned authors, including the legendary José Saramago. You walked its aisles, their works resting on the very shelves that you can still visit today. Through political upheavals, revolutions, and the rise and fall of empires, Bertrand has stood firm. Its longevity isn't just about surviving, though. The bookstore adapted with each new era. In the 19th century, Bertrand became a publishing house, printing and distributing its own books, further cementing its place in Lisbon's cultural landscape. It wasn't just a place to buy books. It became a hub for intellectual discourse, a place where ideas came to life. Today, as you browse through the thousands of titles housed in Bertrand's many rooms, it's easy to forget that the bookstore is nearly 300 years old. But if you listen closely, you can almost hear the whispers of history, a conversation between the present and the past. Whether you're holding a freshly printed novel or an old classic, every book here has a story, and every reader then becomes part of that story. So what makes Bertrand Bookstore so special? It's more than just its age. It's the resilience, the continuity, and the passion for knowledge that's been passed down through generations. In a world that's constantly changing, Bertrand remains a steadfast guardian in the written word, inspiring readers from every corner of the globe. And when you step inside, you're not just entering a bookstore. You're entering a piece of history, a living museum of literature, and perhaps most importantly, a place where ideas continue to shape the future. These are Interesting Things with JC.